Hello everybody and welcome to today's assembly. Today's assembly is a special assembly because today we're going to remember somebody who recently, unfortunately, died. You probably recognise this man. You may not know his name, but his name was Captain Sir Tom Moore. Let's watch this video to find out a little bit about him.
Her Majesty the Queen and the Prime Minister Boris Johnson have led the many tributes to Captain Sir Tom Moore, who's died at the age of 100. He was admitted to hospital for pneumonia in January, and then again a few days ago, as his family confirmed he tested positive for coronavirus. Sir Tom was a veteran of the Second World War who raised almost £39 million for NHS charities during the first lockdown last year. And that remarkable achievement led to nationwide fame and earned him the respect and admiration of millions. Sir Tom said the pinnacle of the past year for him was being knighted by the Queen at Windsor last summer, as our correspondent David Silito reports now.
He's a 99-year-old war vet. He's a one-man fundraising machine.
Captain Sir Tom Moore. The word inspirational is rather an understatement.
That's the way I think I've always looked at it. Tomorrow will be a good day.
What began as a little family challenge to do 100 laps of his garden became a fundraising juggernaut. On New Year's Eve, the face of 2020 was Captain Tom. He was born in Keighley in 1920 and had served in Burma during the war. After that, he'd run a business. The closest he'd ever come to fame
appearing this Christmas on
was an appearance on Blankety Blank.
Tom, have you got family or anybody you'd rather not be watching this?
Yes, it's two girls.
Yes.
Coming up 16, coming up 14.
But everything changed when his family set up a fundraising page for Captain Tom. The hope was to raise £1,000 for NHS charities to support the nurses and doctors during the pandemic. But just over a week later, the total had passed £1 million. And by the time he celebrated his 100th birthday, the total had topped £30 million.
Come through the wind,
He also had a #1 single.
through the rain.
Captain Tom had become known the world over. He received 140,000 birthday cards.
The regimental medal.
He was made an honorary colonel. He received a knighthood. And the RAF staged a birthday flight past.
I'm absolutely delighted with all the people like you who have come to wish me a many happy birthday.
It's been an extraordinary 10 months. The final entry on his wish list was an end-of-year trip to Barbados. And then, earlier this week, it was announced that he had pneumonia and had tested positive for the coronavirus. Leading the tributes today, a statement from Buckingham Palace. The Queen said her thoughts and those of the royal family are with them, recognising the inspiration he provided for the whole nation and others across the world. In Downing Street, the Union flags were at half-mast.
Captain Sir Tom Moore was a hero in the truest sense of the word. In the dark days of the Second World War, he fought for freedom, and in the face of this country's deepest post-war crisis, he united us all.
Captain Tom described it as a fairy tale, but during some dark months, it was his good cheer that became a little source of joy for millions.
Never ever anticipate ever in my life anything like this. It really is amazing. And I must say to everyone, thank you very much to everyone, wherever you are.
Today's tributes to Captain Sir Tom Moore, the champion fundraiser and lockdown hero who died at the age of 100.
So in that video, we learnt a lot about Captain Sir Tom Moore. I've got a few more facts that I'm going to read you about him, so I'm just going to look down at my paper here. So Captain Sir Tom Moore was born on the 30th of April in 1920. His mum was a teacher and his dad was a builder. As you know, Captain Sir Tom joined the British Army in World War II, and he rose to the rank of captain while serving in India and Myanmar. Now, in the news report you saw, that was the country that they called Burma. It used to be called Burma, it's now called Myanmar. In the Second World War, Captain Tom became a member of the Royal Armoured Corps. That's a group of soldiers that specialise in driving tanks and armoured vehicles. Later that year, he was transferred to India. And when he was in India, he was tasked with the job of setting up and running a training programme for army motorcyclists. He was posted all around Southeast Asia, Mumbai, Kolkata, and as part of the 14th Army, he served in Arakan in western Burma, which is now called Myanmar. And while there, he suffered dengue fever, which is a terrible disease, but he survived and he made it through. And when he moved back to the UK in 1945, he became an instructor training people how to drive the new Churchill tanks.
Tom, what are your memories now, looking back at that wartime period?
Well, because it was quite unpleasant at times, but you were all friends. You were in part of a team. Your whole object was to beat the enemy, and whatever the case, we all got to be good comrades.
Many people have described you to us as a war hero. Do you see yourself in that way?
No, not really. I was just a soldier with other people fighting for the same cause.
You have all these medals that you're wearing today. How important are those medals to you?
Well, I think they're very important because it showed that I was there, and it's getting to a stage where so many people don't remember anymore what it was like. And maybe when they see some of these, it made them think a little bit. But I hope we don't have any more wars, because they're fruitless things. Nothing comes to a real benefit out of it in the end.
Did you have any moments in the war when you felt that you may lose your life?
I never thought of that bit. You thought maybe you'll get through this one and we're going to win, because that was what we set out to do, was to win. At the end of the war, I realised that I had survived virtually unharmed, and that I had been one of the very lucky ones.
When you were in Burma, a very special lady came to perform for the troops, Dame Vera Lynn.
Yes. This young lady came out into the jungle, and she was so nice and so cheerful. Had a little song for you and chatted round. It put people's spirits up quite a lot.
Dame Vera, when you raised all your money with your walking, she wrote to you, didn't she?
Yes. She was congratulating me on the effort that we'd gone through to raise all this money. There was a little kind letter from her, and that came the very day she died.
Let's listen to a bit of Dame Vera.
But I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Wonderful, Tom, that you were singing along there because you remember every word.
That's right. She was a lovely person.
After the war, Captain Sir Tom took a job as a sales manager for a roofing company, and when he retired, he needed treatment from the NHS for a broken hip. And he hailed the excellent treatment that he received from the NHS. And when the UK went into the first lockdown last year, he decided to give something back, and that was when he decided to do the 100 laps of his garden. And as the news story said, he decided to raise £1,000, but he didn't raise £1,000 for the NHS in the end. He raised over £33 million. Captain Sir Tom Moore was an inspiration to us all in difficult times. Through his courage, perseverance and strength, at the age of 99, he united the nation. I'm going to end today's assembly with the words of Captain Tom himself. He said, talking about the coronavirus pandemic, "We will get through it in the end, but it might take time. At the end of the day, we shall all be okay again. The sun will shine on you again, and the clouds will go away." Thank you. Bye-bye now.